So, outside on the street corner, Karl Marx is fucking Adam Smith up the ass! And then, all of a sudden, all of the skyscrapers across the world suddenly turn into giant erect penises! And all of the giant erect penises are all growing and growing and growing out of the earth and up into the sky. And all of the giant erect penises are all ejaculating poetry. They're ejaculating poetry all over the universe. And now the universe is dripping with the white, gooey mess of poetry. Everything and everyone in the universe is now dripping and dripping with the white, gooey mess of poetry. Even the space aliens are dripping with poetry. And that's when all of the women on the planet Earth become pregnant with poetry. They become pregnant with the poetry of John Keats and Shelley and Lord Byron. And then 9 months later, all of the women on the planet Earth, their vaginas suddenly start to loudly recite poetry as they're walking down the streets. And then all of the women's vaginas start to loudly play the symphonies of Beethoven. That's right. As the women walk down the streets, their vaginas play boom, 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 boom. And then all of the buses throughout the world suddenly become giant penises on wheels. And so now all of the buses looming down the streets are now giant penises looming down the streets. And then in the United States of America, the bourgeoisie decide to have a big bourgeois unity party because they've been arguing so much lately. And that's when, at the bourgeois unity party, a politician from the Party of Elephants, he's giving a big unity reconciliation speech. And a politician from the Party of Asses, the Party of Donkeys, he's giving a big reconciliation speech. So the politicians from the Party of Asses and the politicians from the Party of Elephants are giving all these fancy speeches of bourgeois unity. And meanwhile, there's these construction workers, and they're building a skyscraper right above the bourgeois unity party, and they're standing at the ledge of the construction site, and they're looking down at the bourgeoisie. And that's when the construction workers pull out their big penises and they start to make trickle down all over the bourgeoisie. And as the construction workers pee all over the bourgeoisie, the construction workers sing, "We wish you some happy trickle down. We wish you some happy trickle down. We wish you some happy trickle down." Schmippity, zangity, boongity, bow. Wee, zappity, boopity, bow. La, zoopy, bow, doody, be, bay, yay, 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 yay. Zoomity, bang, blam. Yeah. Hey, besides being a comedian or whatever the fuck, I also write books. This is my book, 10,000 Penises in Your Ear, a novel by me, Wolf Larsen, and it's available on Amazon.com. Okay, zockity zookity zockity zling.